Hey everyone, this is New Bedford, Massachusetts resident CHP, Crazy Half Portuguese, Mr. Lima over here. You are watching yet another episode. In fact, this is the 51st episode of my pilot mini-series. That's right, bridging the gap during the holiday season in between the recently completed EML-37 TV, which I completed last month, the week before Thanksgiving. That's my second season, and then to my third season, that will be WEML-TV Channel 77, which is the YouTube station identification, quote unquote, of yours truly. You are watching the bridge up. Like I said, this is episode 51. What's going on, everybody? And I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I'm sure most of y'all are asleep by now, but by the time you guys wake up, you say, hey, Eric's did another video. That's right. I'm doing videos during the Christmas season. My sisters and I are the only ones up because we're crazy. That's our house. That's our Lima household. We are nuts, ladies and gentlemen. We're crazy. People think we're insane. Yet we are insane, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? We're the good kind of insane, not the bad kind of insane. So, so whatever. Let's go. Uh, today, as you know, in about an hour, it'll be Christmas. 30 years ago, all right, 30 years ago, I want to tell you a little story. 30 years ago, I just turned 13. We're talking, Christmas was not on, my birthday was not on Christmas Eve. It was my first Christmas as a teenager, actually. Uh, First teenage Christmas, actually. We're going to talk about a little bit about that. I just turned 13 in March of 1990, March 6, 1990. I just turned 13. I think I was supposed to have a humongous party, but I came down with the chicken pox, and we had to cancel the party. You know, rotten luck, is it not? And I was supposed to have a lot of people over, but unfortunately, I got chicken pox. Couldn't go, right? So I figured, how would my parents make up for that? It wasn't their fault. I know my parents. They'll probably say, "Hey, we'll do something." Um, Fast forward 9 months into December 25th. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager back in the day, there was one game. I just had my Nintendo back in 1988 for my birthday. I have it over 30 years now. This is my 32nd year having a Nintendo. And and there was a game. I was a big Super Mario fan. So my friend Joshua Vieira, who was my next door neighbor at the time, introduced me to Super Mario. Introduced me to a Super Mario game that has been a hot seller in 1990. He showed me what the game looked like. We went to I used to live in the West End of Bedford. This is back in the day. We're talking years ago, 30 years to be precise. And and there was this one game that I wanted for Christmas. So I so my friend showed me at a video game store called Lancaster. They had the Play Choice 10, and one of the games was this Super Mario game. And I was so fascinated by it, I was like, I want this game for Christmas. So, what game did I get for Christmas 30 years ago, you may ask? That's right. 30 years ago, I bought this game. Super Mario Brothers 3. Actually, no, I didn't buy. My parents got me this game for Christmas. Super Mario Brothers 3. I forget, I didn't buy anything. I wasn't working at the time. I was a teenager, man. Anyways, so it has the booklet. It has the booklet and has the game pack. You want to see what. Obviously, for you kids, young kids out there, don't know what a game pack looks like. This is what a game pack looks like. See, it's still in good condition, tip-top condition too. Still in great condition. I'm not selling it, by the way. I am not selling this. It was a gift, a Christmas gift, and had the instruction booklet. It had all sorts of colorful stuff, colorful levels, and everything else, and I liked it so much. So anyways, I got so excited about it, my father had to tell me to calm down. But I will tell you a funny story about this totally cool game. My mother got this for me from a store that we used to have back in the day called Ann and Hope in Dartmouth. Nowadays it's Kohl's, Christmas tree shop, all that. So how'd you know she bought it for you from Ann and Hope? Here's the thing. Here's the deal. So my mother, along with my sister Cora and my brother Tyler, who was turning 2, my sister was 4. Cora was 4 at the time. She took the 3 of us. My father was working, and one of her best friends at the time, Gina DiBertoli, who was known then she was Gina Jardin. Now she's Gina Garlaza. Anyways, we all decided to go to Ann Hope together. It was her and her son, Jared, at the time. And we all piled up in my mother's van and all that. We went to Ann and Hope. And so when we got to Ann and Hope, Mom says, okay, we're going to go in separate directions. I said, okay. So she goes, I'll take the kids, and Gina will hang out with me. So I said, okay, no problem. And the first thing I did was made a beeline for the video game section. I took like a long line around. So Gina had to catch up to me, right? But I got to the video game section to check out all things, and lo and behold, my mother was there, and she freaked out. I'm gonna bet you one, slap me. I didn't, and I was like, I didn't know she was there. Let's get out of here, Gina. She's gonna kill me. I had a look of fear in my face, going, Mom, Gina, we better go that way to the toy section before my mother decides to kill me. And so, anyways, I'm holding up the game So, anyways, I quickly made a beeline to the toy section, hung out there. And then afterwards, Mom says, "Okay, we're all set." And I was like, "Good." I was so afraid of her at that point. I didn't mean to embarrass. I felt like I embarrassed her, or she embarrassed me. I don't know. I felt bad. I didn't know she was there. And I kind of saw this, and I saw this little thing there. So I'm like, but I didn't know it. I didn't think it. Didn't think it at the time. I figured, oh, she probably bought it for someone else. So I had a hunch. This is what she got me. I told my mother the story already, and she thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, so I remember, and so when I unwrapped this up, I was really excited. So 30 years ago, could you believe this? 30 years ago, Christmas, I have this, and I still got this. Unreal. Insane, isn't it? I can say it's oh my. And, my friend would come over, and we would play this game, and he'd be like, oh, this is cool. And this is the most coolest game ever. I cannot believe I got this game. Super Mario Brothers 3. My mother got me this game for Christmas. I still have it to this day. Box and everything. I think I had an alarm clock too for Christmas. And listen, I was sleeping on the waterbed back in the day. I had a waterbed. You see this bureau? All the drawers in the bureau and everything? That was from a waterbed I used to have. From the waterbed I slept in 30 years ago. Now it's a makeshift bureau, believe it or not. Unreal. This is possibly the coolest thing ever. I want to thank my mom and dad for getting me this for Christmas 30 years ago. And I'm keeping it till this day. I ain't selling it. I'm not throwing it away. This is the coolest game ever. I'm really excited about this. 30 years ago. And I have it to this day. Isn't it great? Isn't it cool? I'm mind blown about all this. Seriously. I just can't believe I got this. Ann and Hope. 30 years ago, Ann and Hope. Now, she could have gotten it at Child World. This game probably sold out at Child World. This is my all-time favorite Nintendo game of all time. Past, present, and future. Then, now, forever. Super Mario Bros. 3 is my all-time favorite Nintendo game. My all-time favorite Mario game, Super Mario game ever. I'm not playing. I'm not lying. Super Mario 3. Best game ever. I don't kid. My all-time favorite game. So, that's it. That's all the time we have on this episode. Christmas Eve episode. I know we're about less than an hour away till Christmas, but whatever. It was 30 years ago I got this game. Unbelievable, right? So, I will see you on the next episode of The Bridge Up, and we're going to continue this holiday shenanigans. Have some fun. I know my sisters are continuing their holiday shenanigans, and I am continuing mine. All right? I'll see you guys later. Peace, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Boxing Day to all my friends up there in Canada, and stay gallus.